Wait a minute till I pour myself a cup of tea here. Are we on the air? Oh, well, pardon me.
Let's have another cup of Lipton tea.
Lipton Tea and Lipton Soup present Arthur Godfrey and his Talent Scouts.
Here comes Arthur Godfrey, your Talent Scout MC. Brought to you by Lipton's brisk Lipton tea. You know it's Lipton tea if it's D-R-I-S-K. You know it's Arthur Godfrey when you hear them play.
It's Hello, thank you, Peggy and George Bryan. This is Arthur Godfrey. What wonderful, wonderful weather we're having here in New York, huh? There's only one thing I want to do in this kind of weather, and that's nothing. Absolutely nothing. I feel like an old wet nylon stocking. Not in very good shape. Of course, actually, I feel fine, but you see, I got a writer named Ken Lyons, and just because he's got a joke, I got to feel lousy tonight. Well, anyway, the romantic season is coming, and somehow the weather gets balmy, and the guy gets to feeling the same. Give me some soft music, Archie, will you? A little bit of soft music. Nice and soft. Yeah, there you go. 'Twas a balmy summer's evening, and a goodly crowd was there that well nigh filled Joe's barroom at the corner of the square, a-looking at the television. And one said, Godfrey's on, I think. And then everybody shuddered and took another drink. Of Lipton's, of course. And it's Lipton soup and tea time. Shall we get to it? All right. Come on, boys. Order up another one here while we go to work. For the Talent Scout show, time is Cynthia Gordon. Cynthia Gordon is our first Talent Scout. How to do there, Miss Gordon?
Hello.
Is it Miss or Mrs. or...
It's Mrs.
Mrs., huh? Well, now let me
That's
see.
right.
Mrs. Gordon, where do you come from?
I come from Linden, New Jersey.
Linden, New Jersey. Well. Must have some folks out here with you. You know all these folks, do you?
Not all of them, but I imagine there are a few of my family here.
Mm-hmm. Brought your portable clack, did you?
Mm-hmm.
You married? You said yes. Yes. You got any children?
Yes, I have two.
Two children. Who are they? How old are they?
I have a little girl 3 years old and a boy 5 months old.
Oh, nice. What's the boy's name?
The boy's name is Barry Dean.
Barry Dean? What's the little girl's name?
Risa.
Risa. Mm-hmm. How you spell that? Like Risa Stevens does?
R-I-S-A, but that's where I got the name from.
Oh, and you put an A on it so they wouldn't be calling her Rise. Huh?
That's right.
Well, Miss Gordon, whom did you bring us?
I brought Ted Martin.
Ted Martin. Tell us about Ted. What's he do?
Well, he's a singer. He's been with the Teddy Powell and Clyde Lucas bands.
How old a boy is he?
He's 27 years old.
27, huh?
That's right.
Is he married?
Yes, he is.
And what kind of a singer is he?
I think he's very good.
No, I mean, is he a ballad singer or a baritone, a tenor, or what?
I think he's a baritone.
A baritone,
That's
huh?
right.
You know you're very pretty.
Why, thank you.
Sure. Thank you very much, Mrs. Gordon. Let's get him out here. Your discovery is Ted Martin.
of my lonely room, I think of you night and day, night and day, under the hide of me. There's such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day.
Kid Martin. Hey, Kid Martin. Would somebody explain to me what happened there? Huh? I had the phones on and I was trying to hear him and I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything in the beginning? You didn't? What happened? The mic go dead? Oh, that's a shame. You see that little bit of a funny-looking button on top of the stick there? Well, that was a brand-new mic, a new kind of mic, see? They thought it would be wonderful for television because it didn't hide a man's face, you know, like most of them do. Get behind him. And all afternoon it worked swell. So we got on the air. Here's one of them right here. Look at that. It's just a little bitty button. Does this one work? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Speak to your brother over our This is CBS Columbia Broadcasting. Don't make a local, will you? I'm just kidding. Hey, try that. That's a great mic. Can you catch it? Catch it. That was a whole mic. That really works. Well, are we on the air now? Is everything working? Okay. You know, it's a shame when something like that happens because the bookkeepers get in a terrible hassle, you know. They have to find out how long was he off the air, and Lipton gets a rebate, you know. Well, you want to get on too? Here, use this one. This is better. I was the vice president in charge of testing the mic. He was 9 minutes late getting here. You know? Well, anyway, what am I selling? Oh, Lipton tea. They got a big, long commercial here, but we don't have time for that. We'll read some letters instead. This is the kind of commercials I like. This is a purchase order from the KLM. That's the Royal Dutch Airlines. You know, that's a wonderful outfit. Flies you across the ocean. Little competition for Pan American. And it says here, item number 1, quantity 5 cases, Lipton tea, each case to contain 500 bags. So that's great. When you ride on the Royal Dutch Airlines, you get Lipton tea nowadays. That's all right. Go take a Royal Dutch brisk flight for yourself anytime. That was for the vice president. Here's a place. Capital French ice cream served exclusively. California Drive-In, Route 17, Paramus, New Jersey. Where's that? Is it Paramus or Paramus? Paramus? Do you know the California Drive-In? Well, Mrs. M. Kerber and Mario Gianno here. The pasta vazul, para here. On the menu, they got a thing over here where it says beverages. It says Godfrey's Brew, 10 cents. And underneath Godfrey's Brew, it says delicious Lipton tea. Now, that's very nice of you, but look, Sir Thomas Lipton was a pretty nice guy, you know? And he lived his whole life just devoted it to tea, to making a very fine, high-quality tea. And it's been known for half a century as Lipton tea. Please, let's call it Lipton tea. Don't change it to Godfrey's tea. You don't know, they might get sore at me after a while and I wouldn't be here anymore. Then what would you do? Oh, they could, you know. Yeah. They could. If you don't go out and buy some tea this week, they might, you know. Let's meet our next talent. Get Lipton tea when you buy, will you? Let's get our next talent scout. That's Bernice Frankel. Well, hello there, lovely lady. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
With a little carnation in your buttonhole here. Do they call that a boutonniere when a woman wears it?
I think it's a boutonniere.
A boutonniere?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the female of the species. The male is a boutonniere.
If you say so.
Oh, now you're a teacher. You ought to know. Somebody told me you teach school. Where do you teach school?
At Fort Hamilton High School in Brooklyn.
Fort Hamilton High School. Got some people from Brooklyn here, too. What do you teach over there?
I teach English, Arthur.
You teach English? Well, no wonder you don't know French, that's all. Tell me, who did you bring in?
The talent I found is a pianist who played for me when I taught at Far Rockaway High School. His name is Melvin Stecker.
Melvin Stecker?
That's right.
He played for you at Far Rockaway High School? How do you mean? He was an entertainer there, or he was your student, or what?
He was my student, and I used to put on the school shows. Oh. There was another boy who played for me, who sang for me, and I think you made him very, very famous.
Who?
His name is Jimmy Dolan.
Jimmy Dolan, oh, yeah. This boy was in the same class?
Well, he was about a year behind Jimmy.
A year behind Jimmy. All right, let's get him out here. Thanks ever so much, Mrs. Frankel. Let's have him out here. Melvin Stecker. Melvin Stecker. That's S-T-E-C-H-E-R. S-T-E-C-H-E-R. Stecker. Melvin Stecker. Our next talent scout is Edward Sachs. Howdy, Ed.
Glad to see you.
You got a clack out there, too, huh? Where do you come from, my friend? I've seen you before. Hartford, what?
Hartford, Connecticut, that's
You're
right.
a photographer.
That's right.
Yeah, I knew it. You took pictures up there of us when we were up there with the troupe, huh?
That's right, I think with the Needle Club.
That's right, the Needle Club. That's the night I got the big needle. Tell me, how is my good friend, the chief of police up there, Godfrey?
Well, the chief of police and I are very good friends.
Uh-huh.
I've gotten a lot of parking tickets.
It's amazing how you get to know them. You are a photographer. What kind of photography do you specialize in?
Commercial photography author. We do a lot of fashion work.
Uh-huh.
Fashion illustrations.
I see. That must be fascinating work.
It's different these days.
Yeah, I should think it would be. Some of the necklines I've been looking at. Tell me, who did you bring with you? Who's your talent?
Well, about a year ago, I hired a young girl to pose for a commercial advertisement. She was very pretty, but no matter how I tried, I couldn't get the right kind of expression on her face.
So?
Well, I asked her to sing or whistle or dance or do something, and she sang.
Well, and sang good?
Very good. Very good. She had a swell voice.
Is she the girl you brought with you?
She's the girl I brought out here with me tonight.
What's her name?
Her name is Bibiane Gregoire.
Come again?
Bibiane Gregoire. She's French.
Bibiane Gregoire, huh?
You do it better than I do, I think.
Well, I'm the old French, you know. We are descended from Godfrey de Bouillon of France. Into the Lipton's noodle soup, you know. Well, tell me about her. What's her background?
Well, she was a voice major at the New England Conservatory of Boston, and she's appeared in many nightclubs in and around Connecticut.
I see. All right, let's see what she does on the radio. Has she been on the radio before?
She's been over WDRC in Hartford.
Oh, well, she's been on the air. Let's get her on the network now. Thanks a lot, Ed. Shall we call her by her full name?
No, let's call her by Bibiane.
Bibiane. Okay, Mademoiselle Bibiane. Come on. Ici.
I've got a man crazy for me. He's funny that way. I can't save a dollar, ain't worth a cent. He doesn't holler, he'd live in a tent. I've got a man crazy for me. He's funny that way. Though he loved to work and slave for me every day, he'd be so much better off if I went away. But why should I leave him? Why should I go? He'd be unhappy without me, I know. I've got a man crazy for me. He's funny that way.
Bibiane. Il est Bibiane Gregoire. Come with me to the Gasbar, hein? I bring you now another scout. Monsieur Cy Levinson. Where is he? Cy, it's good to see you. You speak the French, huh?
No,
You do not speak the French, okay? We will go back to Brooklyn then. Where is he? What do you do for a living?
I'm a lithographic artist. I work for Sterling Offset Company.
Sterling Offset Company.
That's correct.
Lithographing. That's etching, huh?
That's correct.
You're the guy, huh? All right. Tell me who you brought with you, Si. We got to go on here.
I brought it's a fellow who's been a friend of mine for 10 years. His name is Michael Guida.
Michael Guida? Guida. Guida. Guida, huh?
That's
And
correct.
what's he do?
He's a tenor.
Uh-huh.
He's been singing ever since he got out of Dartmouth in 1941.
A real operatic tenor, huh? Had any professional experience?
Yes, he did an opera tour this year, but we both felt that this program might lead him to something substantial, like the Met.
Well, let's hope it does. Let's hope it does, Si. Let's get him on out here. With Archie Blyer in the band in the background, Michael Guida, tenor.
Mentre preso dal delirio non so più quel che dico e quel che faccio, eppure dopo sforzati, va, sai tu forse un oh, sei pagliaccio. Vesti la giubba e la faccia infarina, la gente paga e ride l'amore in vola colombina, arridi pagliaccio e ognuno applaudirà. Tramuta l'asi, lo spasmo ed il pianto. In una smorfia il singhiozzo del dolor. Pagliaccio sul cuore in freddo del dolor che t'avvelena il
Michael Guida. All right. Now, we're going to bring them all back again and ask you in the studio audience to pick us a winner tonight. Before I do, can I go into the fact that the sponsor of this show is the Lipton outfit? The Thomas J. Lipton Company. They're awful nice people. They make tea. They make a very good tea, Lipton tea, a very brisk, fine tea. But because they can't be making tea all the time, and the pots are sitting there, it shouldn't be a total loss. They also make soup. And a very fine soup, too. In fact, it's a most unusual soup. It is a sort of a unique kind of soup. They sell it to you in an envelope. You get three of them in a thing like this, see? It's a very pretty package, as anyone can see. Those of you who do not have television sets, I'll tell you, you don't have to buy a television set. That costs $400. It's better you go buy a package of soup in the handy package. Then you can see what I'm holding up here and shake it yourself, see? Then you don't have to strain your eyes to look in the camera like they do. Half the people who are looking at this show can't see anyhow tonight. Most of them are looking at it through a haze. bags that hangs around. And there's a fellow staring in front of me. So it's better you go out and buy some of this. This is a wonderful soup. I'm not kidding you. Have you tried this stuff? Isn't it good, huh? Oh, I'm telling you. It cooks in 7 minutes. Now, I'm only talking to you who haven't tried it yet. It cooks in 7 minutes. All you got to do is get a big pot full of boiling water and dump this in. Well, open it up first so it comes out. And you come up, 7 minutes it cooks, and boy, what a bowl of soup you've got. It's made by Lipton, says on it, Lipton soup, the same people that make that wonderful brisk tea. Go get yourself some. It's doggone good. Now let's see who the folks in the studio like tonight best, huh? Let's get the talent back here again in the order in which they appeared. And we'll ask the audience to applaud, and we'll register their applause on that thing you see over there, you television viewers, and I got one here I can watch too. Remember, first was the vocalist, Ted Martin.
Night and day, you are the one.
Thank you. And then the pianist, Melvin Stecker. Thank you. And then the young lady, Mademoiselle Bibian.
I'm not much to look at, nothing to see, just like...
And then the tenor, Michael Guida.
Esti la giova e la
All right, you know what I'm going to do? Because the first lad's mic went out, and he's got a score almost as high as the other boy, I'm going to give two of them tonight. Ted Martin and Michael Guida. They'll be on the air with me tomorrow on the Chesterfield Show. Don't forget now, Lipton Soup and Lipton Tea. Good night.
What a soup. What a delicious soup. What a delicious, thrifty soup. Lipton's Noodle Soup. Yes, everybody loves that rich chicken broth, those golden egg noodles, now enriched for even more nourishment, and that wonderful fresh homemade flavor. And those handy envelopes of Lipton Noodle Soup mix save you money two ways. They cost less, yet give you more than most canned soups, about 1.5 times as much. Get Lipton Noodle Soup tomorrow, for sure. Tune in again next week to Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts. Same time, same station. This is CBS, where 99 million people gather every week, the Columbia Broadcasting System.